So I was a student ambassador in my second year at university, and I think becoming a student ambassador, being around the seasoned professionals, being around and exposed to the different events that HRNZ offers for their student ambassador really gave me a clearer sense of where I wanted to go in my career, and reaffirmed for me that HR was the place that I wanted to go. Now, being in my second year, it was still a bit up in the air if I did want to follow the HR route, and being a student ambassador really exposed me to the industry, exposed me to the professionals, and gave me more clarity on my career direction. And apart from that, being a student ambassador gives you the opportunity to go to the national conference, which I thoroughly enjoyed. That was in Auckland. Me and my fellow ambassadors from across the country joined together, and we kind of created a bit of a posse at the event, and we had a great time. I mean, you got to hear from people that had been in the industry for years and years, but not only just HR professionals, but business leaders from across the world. We had somebody from Facebook come over, somebody from the Melbourne University who'd been studying resilience in the workplace. We had doctors, we had just industry leaders in general. It wasn't just HR, and it really gave me it inspired me in a lot of ways, and gave me some aspirations in terms of where I could see myself in a couple of years. As a student and as a budding HR professional, becoming a member at a professional organisation kind of adds an element to your CV, and it also adds elements, it kind of says to the world that you're actually quite serious about your HR career. So I think that could put you above the rest in a lot of ways. It shows that you're not just an HR student that has got the theory base. You're actually applying that in a professional setting, and you can put that on your CV. You can promote that at your universities. You can promote that with people that you are around, and be proud of the fact that you're part of that upstanding professional organisation. And I think that, again, as I say, puts you above the rest in a lot of ways. It adds an element of maturity to your persona as an aspiring HR professional, and I've really found that's benefited me in a lot of ways. We had an HR lecture in one of my first management papers, and immediately I was taken by that, by how he described HR, by the different segments of HR, and I saw myself fitting in to that industry, and being able to do the things that I wanted to, i.e. empower people, be around people, connect with people, but in a business context. And I think in the workplace, and especially as HR professionals, so many of the things that we do gives us that unique opportunity to empower people, whether it be help them get the job of their dreams, whether it be developing them in the workplace, whether it be rewarding them and providing them with benefits that makes them feel like they're appreciated in the workplace. And that's really unique in the workplace, because often it's a very individualistic kind of approach that people take to business, where it's me above everybody else. Whereas at HR, it's all about the people that you are agents for. So I would say the greatest career achievement to date for me would be running a recruitment process end to end for our internship program in the ministry. So everything from the initial attraction strategy, trying to get people to apply, through to this selection, and right through into the onboarding. We managed to garner like 420 applicants, and we were only supposed to fill 7 positions. And that spoke to our attraction efforts, going to campus events, employer branding through social media, and all those sorts of activities. So that kind of led to the amount of applications we got. And then the selection process was a real rigorous one. There was about 5 steps to it, and it involved me coordinating between the different managers of the different roles. We had about 8 assessors on deck, and it was a lot of logistics, and it was right in the middle of crunch time at uni. I ended up I don't know if you can put this in, but I didn't go to uni for about 3 weeks because I was trying to crank through this recruitment process. And the assessment day was the last step, and the assessment day I took ownership of it, and I was thinking about it all over the weekend, and it was freaking me out, and it just ran so smoothly, and we got lots of positive feedback from the candidates involved. Even the unsuccessful ones were really positive about it, and that gave me a real sense of achievement for all the work that the team around me had done, and being able to be so heavily involved with it was really awesome.